A shooting at a gas station on the city's south side killed 2 people and injured 2 others, including a 64-year-old man.
Sandra Torres joins us in the newsroom now with an update on that investigation. Hi, Sandra.
Lionel and Roseanne, that 64-year-old man is an employee of that gas station, well known in the community because he has worked there for years. He was shot in the leg, but is doing okay. But 2 other men did not survive the shooting, and family members at the scene were visibly distraught.
This gotta stop, man. Like, everybody's some kid in a way to each other, man. Like, when it's gonna stop, man?
The 2 men who died were both 24 years old, while another 25-year-old survived, but is in serious condition. Responding officers found the 4 victims in the vestibule of that gas station at 51st and Indiana Avenue just before 2 a.m. And witnesses told police a gray 4-door Chevy pulled up to the gas station, opened the door to the vestibule, fired shots, and then took off. And a manager at the store tells me that the door from the entryway to the main store is locked at night, so all 4 men had nowhere to go when the shooting began.
Today, we're talking about a tragedy that continues to devastate our communities. That's black on black murder. This isn't just a statistic. These are real people, real families, and real futures lost. Let's look at a shooting in Chicago as an example. Just before 2 a.m. in Chicago's Washington Park, a gray Chevy pulled up to a gas station. Shots rang out. 2 young men, close friends, were killed. 2 others, including a 64-year-old community member, were wounded. The shooter sped away, leaving behind grief and unanswered questions. This is not an isolated event. For young black men, homicide is the leading cause of death. In about 80 to 90% of these cases, the victim and the perpetrator are both black. The cycle of violence is relentless, and the pain it brings rippled through the entire community and individual neighborhoods. The numbers are staggering. Black Americans suffer gun homicide rates many times higher than other groups. Young black men, especially those between 18 and 35, are the most affected. This violence isn't happening in a vacuum. It's the result of decades of systematic inequality and poverty. But there's another layer to this crisis: the culture surrounding it. For some young adults, especially those involved in the drill music scene, murder and violence have become not just normalized, but glorified. Drill music, which emerged from Chicago, often chronicles the harsh reality of street life, violence, drugs, and gang rivalries. Some artists use it to tell their stories, but others exploit the violence, turning it into a badge of honor. Lyrics and videos sometimes celebrate real-life killings, and social media amplifies the spectacle. Young people in the scene may see murder as a way to gain respect, status, or even fame. The internet, with its vile videos and diss tracks, turns tragedy into entertainment, making violence seem cool or inevitable. This is a sickness in our culture. It's not just about music. The glorification of murder is a symptom of a deeper wound, self-hatred, trauma, and a system that values black lives less than others. We can talk policy. We can talk programs. But let's be honest, nothing we've tried has truly healed our communities. The cycle of violence, the glorification of death, the pain of mothers and fathers burying their children, it continues. There will never be a real way out of this darkness outside of the Torah. Only by returning to the wisdom, discipline, and values found in the Torah can we hope to break this curse and restore life, peace, and dignity to our people.